Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Hello everyone, yeah, I know I'm inside this video, but I was out earlier. It's just I wasn't on my normal walk, and to be honest, I didn't film because it's not really something I wanted to film. And it was just not really a place to film. But I thought of a video to do, which can be for anyone who's already a Christian and hasn't done it, or someone who has just recently converted, or just someone who's curious as well. So it pretty much can be for anyone, either Christian or not, if you're recently a convert or you basically are intrigued. That's an interest in it. Now, I've done this once on my time. I haven't done it twice yet. It's through my second, but I'm doing it in a different type of same structure, but different Bible. So it's a bit different. It will take a long time, even if you do this, but a Bible reading plan, some people read the Bible and you can't read it like a normal book, because if you read it like a normal book, you won't retain the knowledge and finish books fast. Like, this is a book called The Witcher. Don't know if you can see that very well, but yeah, this is a normal reading book. You can just read this, don't have to retain the knowledge, really. But if you're a Christian or not, and you're intrigued and you want to try and understand the Bible, you need to read it in chunks. You can't just read it like a normal reading book, because then you won't retain it and you won't understand it really, because you're not taking time. Now, going to church, that does happen, but that's only parts. Now, you could just read the normal Bible, which has nothing like this. This is my Bible I'm reading is God's Translation in the English Standard Version, because I'm English. But whatever language you read in, that's how you can read the Bible. But this is not one that you want to start with. My other Bible was packed away, I'm not going to get that out. But this is my second read through. I'm still in the Old Testament, but yeah, it's a lot. It's got more in it. It's got it's a bit like, it tells you the points of Jesus, but that's the second read through. So I have to read the passage and then how it points to Jesus. It basically splits it up. But if you are not having read through the Bible before, the whole thing, which many people haven't, I don't think many people have, the reading plan, I would say, is a chapter a night. That's what I did. It took me over 3 years, so it will take a long time if you're going to do that. You could read 2 chapters, but I would say not more than 2, really, because some chapters are very long and some are very short. Like 119, it's not it's a chapter a day or so, but you could read 2 chapters a day. You could read 1 in the morning, you could read 1 in the afternoon or something. I tended to read 1, but the thing is, I would say the Bible, don't read too much every single day, because most of it you will not retain. Like, I've retained knowledge from parts of the Bible that surprises people, but read in sizable chunks. And even if you're into a tree, you should read in sizable chunks, try and digest the information, but don't just read through the whole thing, because I did it and it took a long time, I know. But if you're a Christian and haven't read it, it is a really good read. I know there's some hard reads in there, but you need to just plow on through, which I do, but you need to read it in chunks, because then they actually become easier to manage. If you're newly converted, yeah, it would be a good idea to read the Bible, even if you don't understand it fully. If you have a church that you go to, you're converted and you find the church, they will help you at times if you ask. I've been helped a lot. My knowledge is growing, that's how I know it, but you need to do it. But the thing is, don't read, like, I've read this Bible and I'm there. You might not be able to see very well, but I'm more than halfway through. And I'm still in the Old Testament, still got a few books left to read in it, and then I'll be into the New Testament. There's still a few books that I've got left to read in the Old Testament. Some are short, some are long. But yeah, you get into it. It's not easy to read the Bible, don't get me wrong. But it will take you a while, but it's good if you are a Christian and haven't read it all yet, and it's good if you're a newly converted one and have read it. Like, I've read a different one, so that's why I'm reading through again, but that's the thing. It's fine to do that, but if you read the same Bible again, it wouldn't really work. So, if you are a Christian and haven't read the whole Bible from Genesis all the way through to Revelations, I would suggest you do that, because it is very good. Hopefully you already know the story of Jesus. That's the main thing you need to know. With the Gospel, you can do that first and then read through the whole thing again. Which I don't know what I did. I just started from Genesis and went to Revelations. But in sizable chunks. Don't go too much in one day. Just maybe do a chapter in the morning and the evening, or just do one chapter a day. If you're newly converted, it would be good if you don't know the Jesus story to read the Gospels, or read one of them to find out about the Jesus story. It's Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John. Read one of them; they'll tell you all about the Jesus story. You need to know that. If you're just intrigued, then yeah, just start Genesis and go to Revelation. If you're intrigued, I didn't read the Bible at all, and then someone started reading it, not to me really, but to a group of people that were doing it was just a club at school. I didn't really know what it was, and then basically I just somehow decided to do it. But yeah, that's what you should do. Always read the Bible. Don't always read it. Read it in sizable chunks, and after you finish it, if you can read another Bible, or you can read other religious texts. But I would say, if you're a Christian, newly converted Christian, or you're just intrigued, read the Bible. But Christians, I urge you, if you're newly converted, it's very good to read. It should be good, but do it in sizable chunks only. Don't do it all in one go, because you'll just get over bombarded with the stuff. It is a long book, and it's split up for a reason. But don't read books in days. Like, if they have one chapter, yeah. But if they got one or two chapters, then yeah, fine. But some books have 35 chapters. Let me just see how many that has. Some have loads of chapters. I think this one might have a lot. No, that's not a good example. I don't know which book, but there's some books in the Bible that have loads of chapters. I don't know which one, but there's some that have 35, 40 chapters or something. I don't know which one it is. I can't find it because I'm not that smart. But yeah, like I say, the Psalms, right? That has... Psalms is a long book, trust me. It has a load of Psalms. I don't know how many, but it's over. Let me just check. Some of them are short, some of them are long. But the amount of chapters Psalms has on its own is 150 chapters. So that is a long book. But you read a chapter a day, as I said. But some of the 119 is so many chapters. You could split up. And Psalm 119 and another Psalm that's, I can't remember, it has 50 verses in it. You can read that in a day though. So yeah, it's a chapter a day. Psalms, I think they're split into different chapters with the big numbers of the chapters. It'd be good to read that, and yeah, if you need any help and because you want to understand it, because you're a new converted or you are a Christian and you don't really understand it, you can always ask someone at your church, one of the elders. They are probably inclined to help you. And if you're just intrigued, I think it's a very good read to have, because it basically it's got knowledge in there. But yeah, it's very intriguing to see how someone who isn't a Christian will actually look at it. Because I've been a Christian and I've looked at it, but if someone who isn't a Christian does decide to read it, and I would love to hear their views. That's what I've got. Bible reading plan. Sizable chunks every day. And it will help you a lot. You know who you are. If you're intrigued, I'd love to see your take on it. See you again soon. Bye.